Welcome to Mindset English.
Hello, everyone.
I'm Edgar.
I'm Lara, and today we're going to talk about translating in your head, not Edgar?
Exactly, Lara. Have you ever been in a conversation in English and your brain just froze? Someone asks you something simple, and instead of answering, you start translating, first in Spanish, then in English, and by the time you have the answer ready, the moment is gone.
Oh, that happens to me all the time, Edgar. Like, I know what I want to say. I have the idea in my head, but my brain wants to say it in Spanish first, and then translate it to English, and it takes forever.
Exactly. And that's the problem. Most English learners were taught to think in Spanish first. You learn a word in Spanish, then you learn its English equivalent. Spanish to English, every single time. And after years of doing that, your brain builds a habit, a very slow, very exhausting habit.
So it's not that I'm bad at English. It's that my brain is just following the process it learned.
Exactly. It's not a talent problem, it's a habit problem, and habits can be changed. Here's what's actually happening inside your brain when you translate. You hear something in English. Your brain sends it to the Spanish processing center. Your Spanish brain thinks of a response. Then it sends that back to be translated into English. Then finally, you speak. 4 steps. Every single sentence. Every single time. That's why you feel slow. That's why conversations feel exhausting.
Okay, that actually makes so much sense. But how do you stop doing that? Like, how do you just think in English?
Great question, and the answer is simpler than you think. You stop translating by giving your brain direct connections. Instead of apple equals manzana, you connect the word apple directly to the image of an apple. No Spanish in between. The word goes straight to the concept. That's how native speakers work. They don't translate. They just think.
So it's like rewiring the brain?
Exactly. Rewiring. And the good news is, you can start doing this today. Here's the first exercise. Look around the room you're in right now. Pick 5 objects and say their names in English. Not mesa, oh that's table. Just table, chair, window, cup, phone. Direct connection. No translation. Do that every day with different objects, different situations. Your brain starts building new direct pathways, and slowly, English stops being a foreign language. It starts becoming a second way of thinking.
I actually tried something like this once. I started narrating my day in English in my head, like, okay, I'm making coffee, the water is hot. And at first it felt so weird, like I was talking to myself.
That's actually one of the best things you can do. That internal narration, it's not weird, it's practice. Every sentence you think in English without translating is one less second of delay in a real conversation. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to make English feel natural, and natural comes from repetition, not from studying more grammar.
So the problem isn't that we don't know enough English, it's that we keep using it the wrong way.
Perfectly said, Lara. You probably know more English than you think. The issue is the process, not the vocabulary. Change the process, and everything changes.
Okay, so, real talk. What's one thing someone watching this can do right now? Like, today, before they even finish watching this video?
Right now? Think of your last 3 hours. What did you do? Where did you go? What did you eat? Now describe it. In English. Out loud or in your head. No dictionary, no translation. Use the words you already know. If you don't know a word, work around it. Describe it differently. That's what fluent speakers do. They don't stop, they find another way.
I love that. Don't stop, find another way. That's actually really good life advice too.
It really is. Look, learning to think in English is not going to happen overnight. But every time you catch yourself translating, and you choose to think directly in English instead, that's progress. That's your brain changing. That's fluency getting closer.
And honestly, the fact that you're here watching this podcast in English already means your brain is working differently than most people.
100%. So keep going. Think in English, speak in English, make mistakes in English. That's the only way this works. We'll see you in the next episode.
See you next time, team!